is still talking about your exes, you're not ready. You're
Yeah.
not ready. It is a
Yeah.
huge, huge red flag if you or that other person is talking about their exes. And again, this was a red flag that I ignored because there's like so many
Yeah.
stories about their exes.
I
And then
used to
because they were
think that
talking
was
about their ex, I would talk
yeah.
about my ex, and then we're just talking about our exes. We're not ready.
I used to think that was transparency about a relationship, and I realized that
Sure.
truly it's like the people you were with before you met one another have nothing to do with right now. So it's like I would be perfectly fine if I met my person and then we just never talked about our previous dating life, that we just focused on the here and now. And everybody's like,
Mm.
yo, dog, you know who she dated before? And he's like, I don't know any of that. What does that have to do with me?
100%. Like I'm meeting them here now. I will say I try to find out information about it because I'm trying to see their patterns, but
Yeah.
it's better to let's just meet the person of who they are right
Yeah.
then. Like if it's constantly coming up, I would say
Yeah, exactly.
red flag. You're not ready. But I love what you said. Write that list, do that and see if you are that thing.
Yeah.
And if you're having to ask, I think like, do they like me? You're not ready to be in a relationship with them.
If you find
You
yourself
gotta
on
know.
TikTok watching 17-year-olds explain how to know if a boy likes you, run. Get
It is so
out.
triggering when you said that. How many times in the middle of the night, and many of my relationships, googling like, what does it mean if he does it? He does this, or he hasn't texted me today, or what does it mean? How do I know if he? If you're
The
having to ask those
if you have
questions,
to
we're
do all
not
of
in high
that,
school anymore.
mm-mm.
And then just straight up too, if you don't ask Google, ask them. Go straight to the source.
Yeah.
Google don't know them. Google has a lot of information on
Yes.
them because the way our data works, but
And
go to
you
the
know what
source.
this taps into, whether you're ready, and I'll leave it at this, is if you are listening to all of this and you're like, I could never go to this person and ask them, do they like me? Oh my God, I could never sit down and do the love. Then you're not ready for a
You're not
relationship. If
ready.
you're
You're
not
not
ready
ready.
to say these things out loud, to ask somebody to their face, do you like me? Are you interested in me? Like in a romantic relationship? What are we doing here? I think we have been taught societally so much of like, these are conversations you have 3 months in because you don't want to
Mhm.
scare him off. No,
Yep.
I have reached a point now where I'm like, if I'm uncomfortable, like we talked about, asking for my needs for these questions to be answered, then I'm not ready to be with you. And that, regardless of how you feel, I need to see myself out.
Separate.